there are lots of ways God can take care of you and provide for your needs. He is a miraculous God in all things, and He is saying to you that there is a miracle coming to you. What state of life have you found yourself, and have you been looking up to God for help? What trouble have you been facing that is draining your strength gradually and making you helpless? Perhaps nobody wants to help you out just because your situation is getting worse and there seems not to be any improvement. Every human help and assistance has failed, and it looks like the problems are not responding to the effort being exacted into that situation. You cannot just seem to come out of that problem, and your hands are tied. In your career, you may have been waiting on the Lord for that miracle to bless you and take you to the pinnacle of your career. You have probably tried everything you could do, have worked hard, gone the extra mile to engage other people's connection and influence, and still you find yourself at the same spot after everything you have done. Even worse, things might be going downhill for you rather than upward as you expect. Your business and your financial life is nothing to talk about. The more you try to rise in your finance, the more circumstances come to make you financially incapable of rising to meet your immediate needs. What have you not done to help yourself? Whom have you not talked to, and what books have you not read about finance? Yet, all the knowledge you have applied is not helping your finance to rise above the limit you have always operated on. When others are having ceremonies and jubilating over marital blessings and new things that God is doing in their lives, it might seem like they have everything they ever wanted and asked from the Lord at the right time, and that they do not find anything hard or impossible for them in their lives. The truth is that everyone goes through difficult times at one period or the other of their lives. It may be that in your marriage you have been hoping and waiting on God for that miracle of having a baby, to have a peaceful home and a love-filled relationship that will give you the fulfillment that you wanted in your marriage and your relationship, and it does not seem to be forthcoming. Everybody might be discussing the wonders of love in their respective relationship, how having a good relationship with their spouses has helped to transform their lives and is giving them the happiness and the joy that they want to have. But when it comes to you, it will seem like everything is fighting you. It will seem like you do not deserve to be in a relationship, or you do not deserve to love or to be loved by someone who cares for you and will give you love, bringing light and laughter to brighten up your life. What will you do at this point? Are you going to give up, or will you keep pressing to have what you want? Will you continue to suffer or allow God and wait for His blessings? God will make a way for you in the end, but you may not know the time. You may have this feeling that something is wrong with you, and that is the reason you find it difficult to have things that others achieve easily. What about prayers? Maybe you have prayed, you have fasted and done everything that is within your power as a human being, but it does not seem to be working. At this point, it is only the power of God that can change things for you. At this point, you have to give up trying to do things on your own and depend on God's help. God is trying to tell you something. The voice of the Lord is constantly speaking to you that something better is coming. There is a miracle that will happen in your life that will make you a superstar. That miracle that God is about to do in your life will clear your name from the circle of those that are poor, and God will be the reason for that miracle to open the way and the door of financial increase and blessings. It is the miracle of the Lord that you need now, and that is what God will give to you to take you away from that pain and the sickness that you have been experiencing and that has made your life miserable, such that nobody desires to be with you. There is a miracle coming your way. There is a miracle that God will bring into that career that will change your position and take you to the top of your dreams. A position that will bring you honor and respect. You have to know at this point in your life, when it is like nothing is happening, when it feels like you have gotten to the end of the road and nothing will ever work for you again, that God is there for you. At this point, when you have exhausted your strength and courage, and it appears to you like there is no more way for you, is when God will come through for you. There is good news for you in the same manner. God made a way for the people of Israel at the Red Sea when they were on the journey to the promised land, which the Lord has promised to give to them as an inheritance. He will make a way in the wilderness of your life. It was like they will not make any progress again. It was like they will not cross over to the next level and proceed with their journey. There was fear all around because before them was the Red Sea and behind them was the chariots of Pharaoh coming after them to war against them and take them back into slavery. The situation was very difficult, that it was only by a miracle that they could ever come out of that situation victorious. Have you ever wondered how they would have crossed the sea? Or will they have to go back to the place and land of slavery in Egypt where God had already taken them out from? That is the same thing with you now. How will you overcome the problems you are facing? Or will you have to give up now that things are becoming tough and complicated? You have come a long way now that you cannot afford to go back. If you go back or you quit believing God now, then you have lost the battle and lost all the days of waiting and endurance that you have had. What you need is a miracle. The same way the children of Israel needed a miracle when they were in a similar problem. What you need is the divine intervention of the Lord to help you solve that problem that has lasted for a long time in your life. God did it for the Israelites at a time when they thought all hope is gone. God did something very remarkable. He parted the Red Sea for them to walk through on the dry ground. Who would have believed that? Who would have known God had in mind to give them such a miraculous deliverance and breakthrough? This is telling you that there is a miracle coming to you, and the powerful hand of the Lord is making a way for you out of that pitiful situation and that problem. That sickness that seems not to have a cure, even after many efforts to take it away from your life. God is miraculously taking it away from your life and will give you that peaceful life that you have not had for a long time because of the tribulation and the afflictions in your life. The miracle of God is taking away poverty from you, and God will miraculously open the doors of finance and make you rich and wealthy. At this point, you do not have to doubt what God is telling you. You do not have to leave God in unbelief. It is what you believe that will work for you. If you believe that a miracle is coming, as the Lord has spoken, then you will see it come to pass in your life. You might be thinking, you will not have someone that will love you again, but do not worry. God is saying to you now that your miracle spouse is coming. God is bringing someone that He has prepared for you. That one person that will give you hope and care, that will amaze and blow your mind. That one person that will give you love that you have not known before. It is your time now. Trust God for that miracle and you will have it. God has remembered you and is doing something new in your life. There are no hindrances. There is no force. There is no mindset and thought that can stop the miracle that God is doing in your life. God is good to you and will fix all problems in your life. That miracle is coming and your life will be changed for good. Look up to God from whom the help will come. Believe in the powerful miracle that will take you out of misery and help you get to the destiny that God has prepared for you. From now, the wrong identity that people have known you with because of your problem will no more be the identity they will use to identify you anymore. Rejoice in the Lord, shout for joy, and prepare yourself, because the miracle you have long awaited is coming your way. Rejoice. Again I say rejoice.